Here we are in week 10, and in the last 2 weeks in economics and family, we've kind of gotten the the basics of our 9 packages of human culture together, economics and family, and now we're going to take it off into a series of 3 of these packages that I like to think of as being kind of a unity: language, religion, and art. And all of these are aspects of the human ability to symbolize, and most of that symbolization comes along with the later stage of anatomically modern human beings, which is now being referred to as behaviorally modern human beings. And they're part of their behaviorally modern human beings are part of these people that we talked about, that came along after 50,000 years and do all of this highly symbolic behavior, eventually leading to writing and, symphony orchestras and all of the extremely symbolic things that we take for granted today. But a lot of this I don't want you to think of language and art and religion as being 3 separate things, because probably in most cultures and probably for all time, those have all been part of this kind of the same super package. But the way that we think about religion, art, and language, sort of, at least in the Western intellectual tradition, makes them separate in a way. But basically, they are the aspects of the same thing. You can think of them as being part of the same facets on the same jewel of human symbolic behavior. Economy and family, they date back to way, way into the past, probably 1.8 million years minimally. But these highly symbolic activities don't date so far back in time, and they're really the basis of what makes it possible for humans to think about, what is the cosmos, all the things that Einstein tried to introduce us to in his lifetime, and in which we spend a great deal of our resources on trying to flesh out a few thoughts that Einstein had about 100 years ago. Actually, Einstein was working about the same time as these anthropologists that I've mentioned to you so far, Whistler and Malinowski. So that was a great time for ideas, for whatever reason. And we're continuing on down the path of looking at these 9 packages of human universalities. So get your readings together, learn how humans vocalize words, and how that's more adaptive, more flexible in the way other animals do their vocalization. And then behind it, we have this symbolic system that goes on and on, that no scientist has probably really ever plumbed the edges of.